Hello again, everyone. Michael here with Felicity, November 8033 Foxtrot, a Cessna flight training device that I built at home. Hope everyone's had a decent Friday and a decent week. Went and attempted my real-world solo flight today, but made a no-go decision due to some weather moving in. And actually got a compliment about the decision. So we're going to have to reschedule solo most likely for tomorrow. But would rather just play it safe. It's pretty cool what you can find on the internet. I actually managed to find a copy of the POH for the aircraft that I'm training in. So this is good information for me to hold on to because it has all of the V speeds and limitations and things that I'm gonna need to know for my check ride. So and I wanna have those things to heart. I don't want to necessarily have to refer to the POH every time I'm asked what best glide is or what max gross is. These are things that I want to know about the aircraft that I'm training in. So I do want to thank you all for coming in this evening. We should have sufficient coverage in Boston area to go for our wings IFR-9. We attempted to do so last week or maybe earlier this week. We just didn't have the sufficient coverage, ATC coverage, and that's alright. So that's kind of our plan this evening. We're going to do that wings IFR-9, and let's quickly recap what this rating entails. It's basically going to be a obstacle departure procedure and a VOR approach with a back course and circling approach. So let's review this real quick because I need to review it for myself. In fact, let me just bring up Boston Virtual. Let's see. Wings flights. Alright, this flight is going to take us from Laconia to 5 Bravo 2. Suggested aircraft, blah blah blah, we're on our 172. Laconia to Saratoga County. Okay, obstacle departure procedures and safely navigating away from untowered airports. And circling approach into 5 Bravo 2, which circling approach we covered laterally in the Pilot Edge I-10 rating. And that's kind of how I'm trying to knock out these ratings, is kind of laterally with each other. So let's go ahead and look at the obstacle departure procedures while we're here. We'll probably do this again in the airplane. Runway 26 is basically going to be straight out, and that's always how I'd probably prefer it. Runway 8, we're going to be climbing to 2500 via a heading of 079, so runway heading, and pick up the E&E VOR on the 315 radio inbound to 3400 before proceeding on course. So for departure, runway 26 is certainly going to be our easiest. So let's go ahead and see what we're dealing with weather-wise. I know that we were, IFR, low IFR, marginal VFR. So we will be in IMC conditions. Take that as what it is. We're going to be in XP12. This is going to be kind of interesting. Last I looked, it was raining. When I got out of the aircraft last, it was raining. But we weren't quite freezing. So I think we'll be alright. But it will be kind of interesting to actually have to fly IFR, versus VFR on an IFR rating, if you're following me there. Let's see here, weather at Laconia. Weather IFR, oh boy. 2 mile visibility, snow. Broken, overcast at 600, temperature dew point 01, altimeter 29er 69er, light snow, mist, overcast. That's definitely IFR weather. And I don't even know if we should even attempt to fly in that. I honestly want to give it a go. I'd like, and I'll scrub our real world weather. I'll scrub the real weather before I scrub the flight. I want to get this rating knocked out. So if we have to do some manual weather adjustments in flight, we may have to do that. But let's see what she does. 34 degrees. We might be alright. If we're at 7,000 feet, and if it's not freezing rain down here, I don't think we're going to run into any super cold moisture at 7,000 feet. Let's see here. Well, might stand corrected there. This could be fun. This could be interesting. This could be a very good learning experience. Alright, let's get rid of our weather overlay. Moderate icing. I don't know. We'll give it a go. Let's take a look at an alternate. We can do Albany. We can do Schenectady County. That's what I want to do. I was requested at the last one, so we'll go ahead and still use that as an alternate, SCH. So let me write that down here. Alternate SCH. Okay. Anybody remember the acronym I brought up last time that we chit-chatted? NewCraft, NWKRAFT. Let's go over this real quick again. NOTAMs. Let's take a look for any NOTAMs. I didn't see any. We know about the VOR approach procedure not being allowed, but we're going to disregard that NOTAM. Weather. We kind of looked at our weather. It certainly doesn't look great, but I'd like to give it a go. Simply because we are in the simulator. So weather and known ATC delays is what the K stands for. I don't anticipate any on VATSIM, but it is an FNO. It is Friday night, maybe kind of busy. Maybe having to wait on a release or wait for clearance. But I don't know of any ATCs delays right now. Runway lengths going to be 4,000 feet and 4,700 feet at our destination airport, which I talked about briefly last week, but let's just go ahead and take a look at Saratoga County again. 0523 is the longest at 4,700, 1432 at 4,000 feet. And we remember we are going to be on a circling approach. Let's just see here. Let's take a look at our approach. Just to see if there's circling not restricted or circling restricted anywhere. So, oh, man, my overlay disappeared. All right, let's try this again. Okay, for flight. Want to see if there's any circling restrictions, and it doesn't look like there's going to be. We are going to have a procedure turn on the outbound. So after we pass Gila, which is looks like 27.3 DME from the Cambridge VOR, you know, technically we can make our procedure turn anytime after that to pick the hold up if need be. Does it want us to fly the hold? Let's look at this rating again. Okay, on departure. Okay, and let's look at the instrument approach. Okay, do the procedure turn. Okay, yep, procedure turn. Okay, so it doesn't say I have to fly the hold. Okay. So Gila is 27.3 DME from the Cambridge VOR, and we are going to be Slant Alpha. We're going to attempt to go VOR to VOR. Okay. Let's look at our mist real quick. Climb 2000, climbing right turn to 3000, heading 330 on the Cambridge VOR, radio 293, back to Gila, and then hold there at the Gila. Okay. Concord VOR to Cambridge VOR is going to be the route that I selected. Best case scenario is I'll be able to track Concord outbound long enough to be able to grab Cambridge inbound. And that's right about 92 degrees, roughly. So 92 degrees. Blah, 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 blah. It's going to be on the opposite side of that. It's going to be roughly 180 plus 90, 200. That can't be right. Never liked those old school flight computers anyway. Alright. So it's probably going to be roughly 265-ish. Outbound. 036, 088, 246. So yeah, probably 265. Almost the opposite of 088. Alright, and all the rest of the information I still retained from the last time we kind of did some pre-flighting. I've got Concord VOR's frequency in here. I've got the Cambridge VOR frequency in here. I've got our route plugged in here. We'll grab some updated weather. Remember, our circling approach is no greater than 1.4 miles from the end of the runway. With these minimums, Let's take a look at that one more time. Visibility is going to be 1 mile, maybe up to 1.25 miles. Minimum's going to be 1260. Alright, I think we've got enough information to head to the aircraft and take another quick look and make a final go no go decision on the real world weather. Alright, I'll see you over there in just a moment. Hello everyone. Welcome aboard Felicity. It is certainly raining. Let's go ahead and connect to our VATSIM network. Type 172. And if we had to talk to approach, who would we talk to? Boston departure, Boston approach. Okay. So we could talk to Boston. Boston approach. Should be good to go. Let's see. One 133.0. One 133.0 with Boston approach. What do we need to do next? Get the bird started up and then we'll follow our flight plan while we're waiting on our oil temperature to come up. Let's grab our appropriate checklist. We're in the Sierra Papa. Scratch this off, that weather's no longer accurate. Okay, fuel. Let's talk about fuel real quick. Just check that. Weight balance. You and I on board. Okay, about 22 gallons in each wing. Gives us a, let's see, total takeoff weight of 24 or 29 pounds out of a gross 2550. Okay. Let's do a quick walk around. Don't see any major oil leaks. All the tires are not flat. Let's get these lights on and our pitot heat. Alright, green on the left with the strobe. Correction, green on the right with the strobe. Taxi and landing light, those are working. Red on the left with the strobe. And our rotating beacon is working. Baggage door is secure. Rudder is true and working. Cables are intact. Elevator is true and working. Ailerons true and working. VOR antennas in place. No water in the fuel, and fuel caps are in a streamlined position. They are tight. No screws missing. Cowling seems intact. Exhaust isn't loose. Strut Plenty of space there. Alright, walk around is done. Let's get all these lights off. Master. Okay. And check time. (2901.4). And Hobbs time 3.4 on our REP 172. Okay. Circuit breakers are all in and our alternate static is in. Seat track. Let's get scooted up here. Now that we're on our start checklist. My avionics are off. Our autopilot is off. Throttle. Let's get that quarter. Mixture's full lean. Brakes are on. Clear prop. It's clear in the left. It's clear in the right. Clear front. Master's going on. Beacon on. And fuel pump. Rich. There's some fuel flow. Lean. Back that off. And max to start. Clear. Alright. Engine rotation. Good. Oil pressure's in the green. Need to hang out for a while for oil temperature to come up. Oh. Heading indicator to compass. Let's see, let's do that while we're sitting here. Okay. Flaps are up, avionics on.
Austin Ceramic 68311.6 on VATSIM.
(113.0).
American 653 Boston Center, hello, climb maintain, flight level 200.
Let's file our flight plan.
Heading 070. Departure leaving Delta 1560.
Alright, November 8033 Foxtrot, type IFR, we are Cessna 172, lightweight category. We're going to go slant alpha today. Departure Kilo Lima Charlie India, and off block time 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Altitude 7,000 feet. Airspeed maybe 120, maybe 120. Our arrival is 5 Bravo 2. Our alternate we decided on is Kilo Sierra Charlie Hotel. En route time is about an hour and 10 minutes, we'll say. We had about 6 hours and 45 minutes of fuel. Route details. We were Concord to Cambridge.
Crossing Departure to Canada 562, climbing feet 2,500, we ascend. Again, 14,000, Canada 562.
go over this flight plan real quick, make sure that's right. Call sign's correct, flight rules correct, type is correct, lightweight category, alpha, departure, all clock times, looks about correct. 7,000, 120, okay. Alright, let's file that flight plan, and we're good to go there. Good evening, M. Stein. We are real world weather currently. I will scrub it if we need to do so. Yeah, it's probably not the best day to be flying, that's for sure. I want to try and get this rating knocked out of the way, and we'll scrub the weather if we need to do so. But it's kind of, I also want to see how these clouds do and how it performs in these IFR conditions as well. That's kind of another thing I'm trying to check out here while we're at XP12. But welcome by the way, pleasure to have you. Hope you've had a decent week. Let's grab our weather. .525. Let's try this.
Boston Center 134.7, if you're in the 562, big seat.
Automated weather observation. Laconia weather. Wind 080 degrees at 7 knots. Visibility 3 miles. Rain. Sky conditions broken at 700. Scattered at 15,500. Temperature 0. Dew point -1. Altimeter 2971.
Yeah, not a good day to be flying. We're gonna try it. Let's get it again.
Automated weather observation. Laconia weather. Wind 070 degrees at 7 knots. Visibility 3 miles. Rain. Sky conditions broken at 700. Scattered at 15,500. Temperature 0. Dew point -1. Altimeter 2971.
971. About 540 feet or so. Looks right, 545 there.
You're coming in broken, 0 by 5, can't read you, but we'll try again maybe later.
So 112.9er is going to be our Concorde VOR.
Boston Center, thanks for the great ATC. Looking forward to your Twitch stream, which will be online tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. Thanks, have a great day.
Let's go over.
I wish you had a stream. Bye. See ya.
So winds are 070. I guess we will be taking 08. So let's take a look at our procedure for departure 08. So we would climb to 2,500. Be 079. And from
The center is
there,
on 134.7 for Delta 952. Bye-bye.
we would follow the E&E Vortec. To 3,500 before proceeding on course. Where's E&E Vortec? Let's
Center maintaining 3,000, Delta 2914.
Okay, that is not it. Is that one it? Oh, there it is. Alright. What's E&E?
Boston approach, Edge 87, passing 19.9 on the J front to arrival, information, golf.
It is 117.1.
That's far right, Edge 87.
So let's go ahead and tune that. 117.1.
010, North London, 2000,
Get that on active. Get a heading to that approximately there. Make sure the station is active and transmitting properly. Alright, so that station seems to be active. That's while we've got our nav audio on. Let's swap over to the Concorde VOR and test that one.
You said on 10, 3,000, low 10, 15,
Alright, Concorde VOR is active too. Okay. So from runway 08, we would climb to 2,500, basically runway heading 079er, to the E&E VOR 315 radial. So I would actually want to set this to 315. Okay, we've got our flight plan file.
And departure, hello, this is Delta 29 with you, passing 5,700. Clear 9 LS, 4 right approach, maintain 17 contact 9 Delta Bill, position number 5684. Turn right, heading 310 and back to flat line, that's 4 right, Delta 2914.
Just make sure it's clear before we call.
And departure, this is Delta 29 with you, flight level 6000. Maintain 14,000. Right heading 010 and join the localizer Delta 2914. Austin Center 134 point. Can you please repeat that for Delta 29? 34.7 for Delta 29. Thank you. Have a great day.
I can't hear Boston approach though.
Boston approach, November 8033 Foxtrot, radio check please.
Heading 310 Delta 1563.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna try Boston Center.
And ILS, forward approach, maintain 10 knots till approach runway 655 Yankee.
We're in our Cessna 172-REP, Reality Expansion Pack. Boston Center, November 8033 Foxtrot, on the ground at Laconia with the numbers, looking for wings IFR-9, IFR to Saratoga.
2 at 1, Delta 952, sorry, go ahead. Yeah, wait, 10 minutes, please, Mitch. Thanks, live on your back end ups. Worries. Who's calling for clearance?
November 8033 Foxtrot, on the ground at Laconia with the numbers, requesting wings IFR-9, IFR to Saratoga.
8033 Foxtrot, Boston Center, good evening. You're cleared to the Saratoga County Airport as Monitoring Patrol Airspace proceed direct Concord, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000, expect 7,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on this frequency airborne, squawk 4733, and hold for release.
Clear to the Saratoga Airport via radar vectors Concord to VOR, then as filed. Fly 4, expect 7, departure in the air with you, squawk 4733, hold for release, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Number 33 Foxtrot, read back is correct. Report number 1 of the active runway ready for departure, and sorry, your wings flight is approved.
We'll report number 1 at the runway, and wings is approved, 8033 Foxtrot. Alright. Runway 8 it's gonna be. Park and break off. Make sure it's full rich. Let's get our landing light on, our taxi light on, our nav light on for our ADSP. What else do we got on our pre-taxi checklist? Brakes, attitude, and turn coordinator. We'll test on the roll. Heading indicator, compass, that looks good right now. Alright.
Center, American 21 Heavy. We have the weather Syracuse requesting clearance to O'Hare. American 21 Heavy, Boston Center, hello, clear to Chicago O'Hare Airport. Syracuse 2 departure, radar vectors Dines, then as filed. Maintain 4,000.
Alright, so we need to go Charlie down to 08.
Clear to O'Hare, Syracuse 2, radar vectors Dines. 4,000 initial, parts with you, 4716 for American 21 Heavy. American 21 Heavy, read back is correct, Syracuse altimeter 2970, push at your discretion, advise ready to taxi, runway 28. 2970, push at my discretion, will advise for American 21 Heavy. American 2252. 32.17.
Laconia traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, taxiing runway 08, Laconia. I really don't like when there's objects so close to the taxi line that I can't taxi on the line. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Alright, our winds were 070. We're going to kind of dive away from the wind if we've got that kind of quarterling tailwind while we're taxiing right now. Laconia traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, taxiing runway 08 via Charlie, Laconia.
So that probably wasn't with me, you're probably with a different controller. Going direct to Robic then. X1667, turn left,
get our strobes on.
70, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
It's cold enough, we don't really worry where we're going to be pointing for our run-up, so let's just get kind of lined up here.
Yankee pulling off of Bravo, looking for GA parking. Number 225 Yankee, welcome to Nantucket. You can taxi straight in on Bravo, you can also take Charlie at the ramp. Have a good night. I'll take Bravo, have a good night, 225 Yankee.
Alright, there's the line up there. Alright. Let's do a run up, see how she does. Temperature 0 degrees. And yeah, we're gonna go for it. We'll be going up to 7,000. Alright, run up checklist. Brakes are on, fuel is on board, trim is set for takeoff. Flight controls we checked earlier, we're checking again. Okay, mixture's bus power, 1800 on the RPM, here we go. Left mag, there's our drop. Right mag, there's our drop. Okay, suction's good, oil temperature, oil pressure's good, charging, good fuel flow. Alright, idle back, we'll check our throttle friction, that feels good. Alright, just step out for just a quick second, hate to do this. Don't see anybody around me, parking brakes on, lean out right here. Right. I'll be right back.
16,000, 1667. November 0 Papa Sierra, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter's 2958.
Alright, so sorry about that
Descend
delay.
via the Roebuck arrival for 4 right for November 860 Papa Sierra, thank you.
X1667, clear direct Stoda. Clear direct Stoda, 1667.
Alright. Boston Center, November 8033 Foxtrot, Laconia, runway 08, number 1, ready, IFR.
November 33 Foxtrot, release for departure, time now 0143 Zulu. Clearance void in 5 minutes, change to advisory, frequency approved, talk to you airborne, talk to you soon.
Clearance void on off in 5, I'll talk to you soon, November 33 Foxtrot. Alright. Okay, parking brakes off. Laconia traffic, November 033 Foxtrot, taking runway 08, straight out departure, Laconia. Full rich. Alright, where are we at? Let's get stabilized here. Wind correction in, full power, ease into it, use that rudder to maintain center. Alright, airspeed's coming alive, and neutral, and rotate. Alright, positive rate. There's runway left, everything's in the green. Let's call it a go. Runway heading. And we were, let's see, 2500 via 079, and then, okay, en route, E&E and the R315 radio, which we have here. To 3500 and then on course. So we're going up to 2500. Alright, how we looking? Wings are level. Climbing up about 700 feet per minute. Our VOR is coming in slowly. Alright, starting to rain.
Dear Center, XP, appreciate it. Woo! Thank you.
Boston Center, November 033 Foxtrot, 2000, climbing 4000.
November 33 Foxtrot, radar contact, climb maintain 7000.
Climb maintain 7000, November 33 Foxtrot.
Boston Center, flare 167 with you at front level tree 40.
Flare 167, Boston Center, good evening.
Can't see anything.
November 0 Papa Sierra, contact Boston approach 133.0, good night.
33 nothing from Papa Sierra, thanks.
Air Canada 562, contact Moncton Center 132.2, good night.
Moncton Center 132.2, Air Canada 562, good night.
Center Delta 952, we're back. Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh, we're icing. Alright, we're gonna clear this weather real quick. I hate doing
Good
this.
evening, Air Canada 2254, 3.2, climbing 4,075, heading. Canada 2254, Boston Center, hello, radar contact, clear direct Cambridge, Charlie Alpha Mike, climb maintain, flight level 250.
Weather.
Direct Cambridge, flight level 250, Air Canada 2254.
Oh. Yep, that's us. Alright. I kind of anticipated that was gonna happen.
Boston Center, Southwest 1955, ready to copy IFR clearance to Baltimore.
Oopsie. Alright, let's reset our aircraft here. Alright. Alright folks, well I do apologize about that one. We kind of knew that was going to happen. I honestly wanted to see how long it would take before it did happen, and to see if I would be able to recover. By that time it was just too late. So let's go ahead and fix our busted aircraft here. Alright. Did that. Fix that. Alright, let's... Dreamdid, hello my friend. I actually had to scrub solo today due to a pop-up that came in. I got a couple landings in before I was actually gonna do the solo, but due to the weather, just wasn't feasible. Let's see, broken cameras. Okay. Let's delete that cloud layer. Delete that cloud layer. What does this give us? going to use as much real-world weather information as I can. So download real-world weather. Now we'll manually enter weather. Precipitation. I don't want precipitation. I don't want that visible moisture. I'll take everything else. Alright. As long as we don't have that visible moisture, we shouldn't run into any icing. I'm not opposed to having the clouds or the temperature. Let's see. Alright, let's initiate a restart here. Master beacon and clear prop. Clear in the left, clear in the right, clear in front. Max will start. Okay, one thing we do need to do is get some fuel. So we'll use our same fuel parameters, 22 gallons in each wing, you and I on board with our gear. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Master, beacon, clear. Alright, fuel's good. Landing light on for safety, taxi light on.
67 descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 8,000. Syracuse altimeter is 29er 69er. Pilot discretion 8,000, better 60 and 67.
Alright, we're gonna try this again. 29er 71.
November 2 Lima Victor, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 290.
Right. So let's discuss our runway 8 departure procedure again.
Boston Center, November 225 Yankee, holding short runway 6 ready for departure. Number 225 Yankee on departure, fly runway heading, runway 6, clear for
Automated weather
takeoff.
observation. Laconia.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 6.
0 degrees at 7 knots. Visibility 3 miles. Sky conditions broken at 600. Scattered at 15,500. Temperature 0. Dew point minus 10. Altimeter 29er 70.
Alright, let's get it again.
Automated weather observation. Laconia weather. Wind 100 degrees at 7 knots. Visibility 3 miles. Sky conditions broken at 600. Scattered at 15,500. Temperature 0. Dew point minus 10. Altimeter 29er 70.
Alright, 29er 70, that's good there.
I maintain flight level 210.
Alright, we're gonna try this again. Let's go over the departure procedure, runway 8.
Boston Center 2 Lima Victor is raising flight level 394 for 290. Cue. Center 21 Heavy 18, climb 4.
Climb to 2500 via heading 0790, which is gonna be our runway heading.
Climb to 16,000, okay, 2100.
And then to the ENE VOR on the 315 radio inbound to 3400 before proceeding on course. So we're still set here at the 315 radio. We're still tuned in to the ENE VOR. We're still pretty much set up for departure.
Jazz 998, Boston Center, hello. Center, 21 Heavy, clear direct Dines.
Direct to Dines for 21 Heavy.
Boston Center, November 8033 Foxtrot on the ground at Laconia with the numbers requesting wings IFR-9, IFR to Saratoga.
3033 Foxtrot, Boston Center, your wings IFR-9 approved, clear to Saratoga County Airport. Upon entering controlled airspace, direct Concord VOR then as filed. Climb maintain 4,000, expect 7,000. 10 minutes after departure, departure this frequency, airborne and squawk 4733.
Clear the Saratoga Airport via radar vectors Concord VOR, then as filed. Apply 4, expect 7 after 10. Departures with you, squawk 4733, November 8033 Foxtrot.
33 Foxtrot, read back correct. Hold for release, report number 1 at the active runway, ready for departure.
Hold for release, we'll let you know number 1, 8033 Foxtrot.
57 Yankee, radar contact, taxi altitude.
Ducky Fluffy, hello. Alright, yep, so 2500 via runway heading essentially, and then, did a ENA VOR on the R315 inbound to 3500 before proceeding on course. I think I read back the clearance wrong. Let me go over this real quick. There's radar vectors to the Concord VOR, and then as filed, fly 4,000, expect 7,000 after 10. Departure was with him, squawk 4733. I may have. I don't think I did. I guess I'll find out. I thought he said contact him when entering controlled airspace. Alright, so we're on Unicom. Laconia traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is taxiing runway 08 Laconia. Park and brake go. Reset my flight controls here. I figured I would just cut through now. I figured I knew I would have to anyway because I couldn't taxi where those objects were. Alright, we're gonna kind of dive into the wind, or away from the wind. Got that quarterly. I guess now it's coming 100. So almost behind us. Spunda, hello, welcome. Hope you've had a good week. We're just getting ready to attempt our wings IFR-9 again, only this time without the possibility of icing conditions. You did miss another icing mishap there, Spunda. I mean, I kind of knew I was going to run into it, but it was another wild ride. So since we did reset our aircraft, we're going to do another run-up. Alright, brakes are on, fuel's on both, trim, set for takeoff, flight controls down on the right, up on the left, down on the left, up on the right.
57 Yankee,
Elevator,
2000.
rotor, true and responsive.
57 Yankee,
Okay.
descending to 2000.
Nav lights, strobe
flight level
lights.
350.
1800, here we go.
350, Scandinavian 928.
FedEx 1667, cross Stoda at 2700, cleared ILS 28.
Mag check left, there's a
Cross
drop.
Stoda at 2700, cleared ILS 192. 28,
right check, there's a drop.
1667.
Alright, and suction's in the green, oil temperature, oil pressure is good. Don't know what's up with the vacuum light on the annunciator panel now, but mag checked out good and suction is good.
Button center skyline 65903 095 and climb fast 2900.
65903 Boston Center, hello, your radar contact, you're cleared direct Putnam, climb and maintain 6000.
Putnam, climb maintain 6,903.
Delta 5200, maintain 280 knots or greater for now.
Maintain 280 or greater, Delta 5200.
43 Papa, maintain 250 knots for spacing. November 43 Papa, maintain 250 knots for spacing.
Maintain 250 knots, November 43 Papa, sorry about that.
Boston Center, November 8033 Foxtrot, Laconia, runway 08, number 1, ready, IFR.
Number 32 Foxtrot, release for departure, time now 0207, clearance void in 5 minutes, change to advisory, talk to you soon.
Clearance void if not off in 5, I'll talk to you soon, November 33 Foxtrot.
57 Yankee.
Right, 2500 on runway heading. E&E VATSIM 315. Okay, good there. 36, E&E VATSIM. Okay. Let's go. Strobes on. Alright, and wind is 100. So a little bit of wind correction there, and why does that not look like runway 8? There we go. Full power. Rudder to try and maintain center. Why are we not holding airspeed? that was weird. Interesting. Alright, 2500 and runway heading. Pitot heat is on, yes. Yeah, I'm not sure why that happened unless the aircraft didn't completely reset from our last mishap. Alright, temperature is -2 degrees. And if the X-plane weather system listens to me correctly, we should not run into any rain.
Send via the Roman 3 arrival, 4 right, altimeter 295-343 Papa, thank you, 250 knots for now, and then publish speeds at Roebuck. Maintain 250 and publish speeds at Roebuck 43 Papa. Boston Southern up here, Bravo, fly heading 170 back here in your sequence. For 7 Sierra Bravo, fly heading 170, vectors for sequence. 170, sorry, we're fast. November 0170 Bravo, sorry about that. Okay. Center November 22570 Yankee just pulled off a Delta here at INS. 22570 Yankee, taxi, your discretion, have a good night. My discretion, have a great night, 22570 Yankee.
Boston Center, November 8033 Foxtrot 3000, climbing 4000.
Number 33 Foxtrot, Boston Center, hello, radar contact, climb maintain 7000.
Climb maintain 7000, November 33 Foxtrot. Now he was giving me radar vectors to Concord.
November 70 Bravo, thanks for your help. Clear direct Roebuck. Direct Roebuck, November 0170 Bravo. FedEx 1667, wind Syracuse 250 at 4, runway 28 cleared land. Runway 28 cleared to land, FedEx 1667. Delta 5200, contact Boston, approach 133.0. Forward approach, Delta 5200, thanks, have a great night. stand by with you shortly. 7 Sierra Bravo, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival for runway 4 right to Boston. Altimeter is 2953.
Send via the Roebuck 3 for 4 right, November 017 Sierra Bravo.
7 Sierra Bravo, thank you. 250 knots for now, and then publish speeds at Roebuck.
250 for now, publish at Roebuck, 7 Sierra Bravo.
2248, send via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston, altimeter 2952.
Roebuck 3 departure, arrival, and Boston,
2248, thank you. Do not exceed 280 knots.
I see it, I see
and then publish speeds at Roebuck, please.
and I don't know why.
Hey, sorry about that, just to repeat, so we won't exceed 280 and then we can
Do not exceed 280 knots for now, and then publish speeds resumed at Roebuck.
Okay, 280 for now, public speed resumed at Roebuck, Delta 2048, thanks.
Dreamed in, thanks buddy. Have a good evening.
Boston Center, FedEx 2034 is with you, passing through 14,000 inbound to Syracuse.
Yeah, I had rain off, but I don't know why ice was continuing to form.
Expect ILS 28.
Copy, altimeter set up for 28, 2034.
43 Papa, Boston, approach 133.0, have a good night.
Roger, 133.0, you as well, November 43 Papa.
Yeah, Boston Center, Southwest 521, checking in, flight level 310, direct Hampton.
Southwest 551, Boston Center, hello. Number 2 Lima Victor, Boston, approach 133.0, have a good night.
Boston Center, Canada 2254, looking at descent on the arrival.
November 2 Lima Victor, contact Boston, approach 133.0. November 712 Lima Victor, Boston.
Go ahead for 712 Lima Victor.
Third call, sir. Boston, approach 133.0.
133.0, 712 Lima Victor, sorry.
Canada 2254, sorry about that. Descend and maintain flight level 200.
So identify level 200, Canada 2254.
Center Skyline 903, you're gonna get that ILS 204 right into Boston.
And the aircraft calling for approaches into Boston. I got an approach controller on. You can ask him when I pass you over to him.
That sure will do. 903.
Number 2545, have your clearance available. Advisory to copy.
Alright.
Number 2545, clear to Washington Reagan Airport via radar vectors jumper, then as filed. Climb maintain 4000. Expect flight level 300, 10 minutes after departure. Departure at this frequency and squawk 4730.
To the Washington DC Airport, climb to 4,000.
Alright, we're 5,800, climbing 7.
Squawk code 4730, 4730.
4730.
FedEx 2034, fly heading 100, vectors for the approach, descend and maintain 8,000.
Heading 100, vectors in, down to 8,000 for 2034.
For 2545, reback is correct, Providence altimeter 2948, advise ready to taxi runway 5.
Boston Center, Phenom 15596, out of 24.6 for 190, direct to your park.
We have one person to respond to each call at a turn in one in a time, please. November 2545, the call for you is to expect runway 5, advise ready for taxi. For 15596, Boston Center, hello.
Hello, good evening, 15596, descending through flight level 24.2 for flight level 190 at Deer Park.
For 7 Sierra Bravo, Boston's contact Boston approach 133.0.
123.0, November 017 Sierra Bravo, thanks.
Jazz 998, cross Daisy, out of maintain 8,000. LaGuardia altimeter is going to be 2963.
Daisy out of maintain 8,000, Jazz 998.
Center FedEx 1667, clear up runway 28 at Zulu. We're 33 Foxtrot, confirm you know you're direct Concord when you're in airspace. You're able to direct Concord at this time.
Roger, I thought clearance was radar vectors to Concord, then as filed, but we'll go direct Concord, 8033 Foxtrot.
Clearance was upon entering controlled airspace, proceed direct Concord.
Roger, November 33 Foxtrot, direct Concord.
Thanks, 1667, welcome to Syracuse, Alpha to the ramp, good night. Alpha to the ramp, FedEx 1667, thanks. Southwest 551, cross Jordan, out to maintain 11,000, Providence altimeter 2948.
Cross Jordan, maintain 11,000, Southwest 551.
Number 903, cross Wounds, at and maintain 7,000, B Boston altimeter is 2952.
Cross Wounds, at or above 7,000, 903.
At or above, at and maintain, please.
Maintain, 903.
Center, Air 2254, are we still with you, or should we just go over to Unicom? Over to Unicom, please. Let's get there. Runway 5, taxi via Bravo, Mike. Cross runway 16 at Mike.
Bravo, Mike, and
Alright. Let's trim for this. Altitude hold. Let's just hold this heading for now as well.
So, Boston Center, good evening, American 2388, out of flight level
I read back.
0 for news at flight level 270. 2388, Boston Center, low.
I read back what I thought I heard, which was radar vectors to Concord, and then as filed.
Delta 2248, contact Boston, approach 133.0, have a good day.
Which, based on what he said, was incorrect, but he didn't tell me it was incorrect when I read it back.
Delta 2248, Boston, approach 133.0. God, I love hearing my own voice. FedEx 2034 to center, maintain 6,000.
Down to 6,000 for 2034.
November 5,
So I was...
from Madison VOR, Mike Alpha Delta, at maintain 11,000. Bradley altimeter is 257.
So that's what I was doing. I was flying the ODP until I expected to hear, you know, fly heading 190 to Concord or something.
ILS 5, Southwest 551.
It is what it is.
2248, Boston.
Well, welcome, Melvin. Hope you've had a good week.
Welcome back. Boston approaches on 133.0.
330, Delta 2248.
Ground speed right now is about 122.
Roebuck, descend to maintain flight level 230. Direct Roebuck and descend to maintain flight level 230, American 2388. For 903, Boston approach 133.0, good night.
Approach 133.0, thanks.
As 998, contact New York approach 128.12, good night.
So I may have to do a magic refuel in the air. When we reset the aircraft, I did
998, contact
reset
New
our
York
fuel.
approach 128.12. Trade 12, good night.
We'll be alright. 21.5 DME from Concord. And then we will follow Concord outbound.
Boston Center, FedEx 432. We're 15 miles west of the Berlin airport, requesting to, we're 15 miles west of the Berlin airport at 5,800. X4-2 Boston, hello. You're 1300, contact Cleveland Center, 119.87, good day.
1987, American 1300. Sorry for calling you departure again. See ya.
It's all good, man. I'm just messing with you. FedEx 2034 to send a maintain 3000.
2034.
I do want to thank you all for coming in and flying this evening with us.
291 Sierra Bravo, currently 15 miles from the Berlin Airport.
Always learning something.
291 Sierra Bravo, Boston. Number 596, expect ILS 6 approaching to Bradley this evening.
Looks like expect the ILS runway 6, 596.
You know, the only time I trust the fuel gauge is when it says it's empty. And on our annunciator panel just lit up left and right low fuel.
Okay, so what would you like me to do to help you for that? It's untowered. What do you want me to do for you? We possibly get the just a visual approach from 18. So you're squawking VFR with another aircraft and you're in an untowered field. So again, if you're asking for VFR flight following services, I don't know what you're asking for.
I'm sorry, we were in the chart wrong. We thought it was a Charlie. Sorry about that. We're headed over to advisory. Sorry about that. Have a good day.
I'll see you. It's spicy on frequency this evening. I like it. Southwest 551, clear direct Lafay.
Direct Lafay, Southwest 551.
FedEx 2034 left turn.
Stein, I appreciate it, my friend. Thanks for flying. You have yourself a
28.
great evening. Rest of your weekend. If we don't talk to you.
Soda crossing at 2000 for ILS 28.4.
Pacific First 2557, 12,400 for 47.
2567 Boston Center, hello. Right turn, clear direct Chester. Climb maintain, flight level 430.
Right turn direct Chester, climb maintain, flight level 430.
I really kind of want to bring in some IFR conditions here. See if we can do that. Clear. VFI broken. VFI scattered.
Good evening, Boston Center. This is Starfleet 37, flight level 350. Starfleet 1337 Boston Center, hello. Clear direct J Fund.
J Fund, Starfleet 37.
Okay, how we looking? How we looking? Lean out a little bit. We're up a bit high.
2545, are you looking for an intersection departure Mike 2 or did you want full length?
Let's get fuel on both.
So you're lined up for Mike 2,
fuel on
so
my left tank.
if you want full length, you gotta go full length. Douglas 551 to send a maintain 5,000.
Send a maintain 5,000, Southwest 551.
Alright, let's go over this, Michael. Airspeed indicators, a pitot-static gauge, my turn coordinator.
4388, descend via the rope up through arrival for runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 2952.
Electric gyro.
Descend via the rope up for 4 right, American 2380.
No, it's electric. My altitude indicator is gyro. It's a vacuum gyro. My directional gyro, my heading indicator is a vacuum gyro.
Providence are 02014 gust 20. Runway 5 at Mike 2.
Altitude indicator and my VSI are both static gauges.
We're 596, descend and maintain 6,000. FedEx 2034, wind Syracuse 240 at 5, runway 28, clear to land.
28, clear to land at FedEx 2034.
Boston Center, Southwest 121 at flight level 230.
Southwest 121, Boston Center, hello, clear direct Roebuck.
9 miles out of our first VOR.
Roebuck, Southwest 121.
And I want to track that out at almost the opposite of 088.
319, we've been climbing 14,000.
219, Boston Center, hello, climb, maintain, flight level 360.
360, Delta 219.
Boston Center, good evening, United 3941, setting 270.
And 3941, Boston Center, hello, were you giving speed restrictions?
Tell you what,
Speed 280, down to 270.
Yep.
on VATSIM I do have to use real pressure, temperature, and winds according to their new SOP.
Number 2545, radar contact, the altitude. We are at 2545,
we
thank
don't
you.
want this
Ranger,
rain.
clear direct jumper, climb maintain, flight level 200.
For the jumper,
Layer 167, contact New York Center now, 125.32, have a good night.
New York Center, 125.32, flare 167, have a good night.
November 596, clear direct Penna, cross Penna at 3000, clear for the ILS 6.
Clear direct Penna, cross Penna at 3000, clear for the ILS runway 6, 15596.
Boston Center, 1316, Syracuse Airport, airport message.
FedEx 1360, Boston on request, standby. Southwest 1955, contact.
Yeah, real weather's probably not the best to do it in either.
Over Center 135.32, Southwest 1955, thanks.
125.32.
25.32.
Southwest 551, cross Lafay at or above 3000, clear for the ILS 5 approach.
Right across Lafay at or above 3000, quit ILS 5, Southwest 551.
Come on, don't stall us out,
FedEx
pilot.
1316, clear to Memphis Airport via the Syracuse 2 departure, radar vectors Dines, then as filed. Maintain 4000 and squawk 4722.
Clear to the Memphis Airport via the Syracuse 2 departure, radar vectors Dines, 4000, 4722, in the Mountain FedEx 1316.
1316, read back correct, altimeter 2968, push your discretion, advise ready taxi, runway 28.
I wish I could figure out a way to get rid of the rain. Have everything else but get rid of the rain. And when I cleared all the rain out, it still rained.
FedEx 2034, did I give you your land clearance?
Yeah, we're clear to land 28 for 2034.
Perfect, thanks. 545, climb maintain, flight level 300.
I want to track that away on like a 088 or so.
3941, descend to maintain, flight level 230.
230, 3941.
Situational awareness. I still don't see any traffic around this. I've got us tracking the Concord VOR outbound.
Back 2034, welcome to Syracuse, straight in, have a good day.
Back straight in for 2034.
2388, Boston approaches on 133.0, have a good day. 330 for American 2388, see ya.
So yeah, it's right around the 275 heading.
FedEx 2034, I was alpha to the ramp, you don't mind.
FedEx 2034, you're going to the cargo side, my apologies. Alpha the ramp is approved, have a good day.
Alpha to the ramp, thanks, 2034.
Southwest 121, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival. Runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 2952.
Descend via the Roebuck 3, expect runway 4 right, altimeter 2952, Southwest 121.
Southwest 121, thank you. 290 knots or greater for now, and then publish speeds at Roebuck.
290 or greater than 2 now, and then onto the published speeds, Southwest 121.
At 3941, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 2952.
Descending by Roebuck 3 arrival for 4 right, 3941.
3941, thank you. Do not exceed 290 knots, and then resume published speeds at Roebuck.
Not exceed 290, and then we can resume published speeds at Roebuck 3941.
Once our needle gets back on center, then I'll turn us back on our actual heading away from the VOR. All of these weather changes I'm trying to implement pulled me off course a bit.
Boston Center, Walker 1118, 16,000 for 17,000.
Walker 1118, Boston Center, hello, climb maintain, flight level 350.
Climb maintain, flight level 350, Walker 1118.
Boston Center, November 143 Hotel Bravo out in New Hampshire, looking for IFR to Teterboro. November 143 Hotel Bravo, Boston Center, clear at Teterboro Airport, Manchester 1 departure, radar vectors cloud, and as filed. Maintain 3000 and squawk 4702. Cleared as filed with the exception of the departure. Cleared for 3000 feet, squawk 4702. Can you give me the departure one more time here? You cut out right as you were saying the departure. Number 3 Hotel Bravo, that's just the Manchester 1 departure, then radar vectors cloud. Manchester 1 departure, and then radar detectors cloud, and then that's filed, and then squawk 4702, diving through Hotel Bravo. 3 Hotel Bravo, read back correct, Manchester altimeter 261, advisory taxi runway 35, plan intersection departure 35 at Foxtrot.
Alright, I want to try one more thing.
Plan runway 35 at Foxtrot, Hotel Bravo.
Do real world weather.
551, wind 020 at 14, gust 20, runway 5, clear to land.
Roger, Williams, runway 5, clear to land, Southwest 551.
Do manually enter weather, temperature. We're just going to bring that
Number
up.
596, contact the Bradley Tower 120.3, good night.
Over to Tower on 120.3, good night, 15596.
Airfleet 1337, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Alright, still showing -2 Celsius. It's not what I want.
Starfleet 1337, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Pilot's discretion, flight level 240, Starfleet 37.
Center, FedEx 1316 on Romeo, 10 request taxi. FedEx 1316, runway 28, taxi via Romeo Alpha, cross runway 33 at Alpha. Runway 28, taxi via Romeo Alpha, cross runway 33, FedEx 1315.
Alright, well we got as much real world in as we can except for temperature. Yeah, we certainly wouldn't be flying in this stuff.
Southwest 121, contact Boston approach 133.0. Air 1123, 9000.
Over to Boston approach for Southwest 121.
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
Air 1123, now that the frequency is available for you to talk, if you want to go ahead. Air 1123, 10,000. 1123 Boston Center, clear direct Alex, climb maintain flight level 310. Clear direct Alex, climb maintain flight level 310.
These are some pretty long hauls for a GA plane. Some of these ratings are.
Boston Center, good evening, Wisconsin 3787 at Burlington, requesting IFR clearance.
We are using XP12. We're on release candidate number 6. We just updated it this evening. So far, so good.
Boston Center, hello, cleared to Washington Dulles Airport, Burlington 1 departure, radar vectors Albany, then as filed. Maintain 10,000 and squawk 4715.
Clear to Dulles, via the Burlington 1 departure, Albany transition, then it's filed, climb maintain 10, squawk 4715, Air Wisconsin 3787.
3787, read back correct, Burlington altimeter 2970, push onto Alpha's approved, advisory taxi runway 33.
On to Alpha's approved, and we'll call for taxi to 33, Wisconsin 3787.
Boston Center, good afternoon, 841 at Albany, IFR clearance to Oshawa. Skycraft 841, Boston Center, clear to Oshawa Airport via radar vectors direct, climb and maintain 4,000, expect flight level 200, 10 minutes after departure, and squawk 4704.
Skycraft 841 is cleared to the Oshawa Airport by radar vectors direct, maintain 4,000, expect 200, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 4704.
Foxtrot 841, read back correct, Albany altimeter 2966, advise ready to taxi runway 1.
6, we're ready for taxi, aircraft 841.
Aircraft 841, runway 1, taxi by Alpha.
Taxi by Alpha for runway 1, aircraft 841.
The weather does look a lot better in XP12. The atmosphere looks better.
Boston Center, better 13, 16, ready for departure.
13, 16, wind Syracuse 240 at 5, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Runway 28, clear for takeoff, better 13, 16.
93941, contact Boston approach 133.0.
330, 3941.
Boston Center, November 143 Hotel Bravo, ready for taxi. Number 3 Hotel Bravo, runway 35 at Foxtrot, taxi via Hotel Foxtrot. 35 at Foxtrot, over via Hotel Foxtrot, Diamond to Hotel Bravo.
And Boston, Southwest 50, clear runway 5 at Charlie, gate 21.
Southwest 551, welcome to Providence, taxi straight out of Charlie, have a good day.
Down Charlie, Southwest 50.
Alright, so we're 22, almost 22 DME from Concord.
Walker 1118, climb 18,
And let's get Cambridge dialed up on standby, 115.0.
Walker 1118.
I highly doubt we'll be able to grab that yet. Maybe. Apparently so. Alright, so we know we have the Cambridge VOR based on our Morse code identifier. So that we are 54.9 or 54.8 DME from our next waypoint. And I do have the navigator flying the plane currently. So let's take a moment and take a look at our approach.
Contact, climb 18, flight level 380, when able to proceed direct dimes.
Level 380, when able, direct 9, better 13, 15.
And we're going to go from the Cambridge VOR. Which we're going to track outbound on the 293.
Sure, someone in your back, please. Get those dogs under control.
And our first fix is 27.3 DME from Cambridge. Then we'll do our procedure turn, come back inbound. And on the back end, we want to be at or above 2,500 at Anguilla.
Up to 219, contact New York Center 125.32. Boston Center, number 143 Hotel Bravo, holding short runway 35, ready for departure at Foxtrot on 35. Number 3 Hotel Bravo, wind 030 at 10, gust 18. Runway 35 at Foxtrot, clear for takeoff. 35 at Foxtrot, clear for takeoff, Diamond 3 Hotel Bravo. Fleet 1337, descend via the J-Fund to arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 2952. Descend via the J-Fund to arrival, expect ILS 4 right, 2952 for the altimeter, Starfleet.
Now 48.2 DME
16 contact,
from Cambridge.
119.87, have a good night.
111.87 Delta, approach pilot 1316, thank you.
Still a little bit of cloud flickering going on, but not nearly as bad as it used to be.
Boston Center, number 143 Hotel Bravo, passing 450 feet for 3,000, good evening. Diamond 3 Hotel Bravo, radar contact, climb maintain 6,000. Up to 6,000, Diamond 3 Hotel Bravo. Air Count 1123, actually try to direct back to Boston. What's the reason? Our destination is not feasible anymore. I'm sorry, it's not what? We'd like to head back because we see there's no ATC online at Halifax. Okay. Canada 1123, clear to Boston Logan Airport via turn left heading 310, descend and maintain flight level 200. Air Canada 1123, turn left heading 310, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Boston Center, Air Wisconsin 3787 at Baltimore, request taxi or lunch retreat.
And sorry, you said you're at Baltimore?
Yep, sorry about that. At Burlington, Wisconsin 3787.
There you are, Wisconsin 3787, sorry, but wondering what was going on. Runway 33, taxi via Alpha Golf, cross runway 10 at Golf.
Center lunch retreat via Alpha Golf, cross runway 1 at Golf.
You can definitely tell the distinct line between my orbital tiles.
Cross 19er at Golf.
19er at Golf, Air Wisconsin 3787, thank you.
Boston Center, good evening, Delta 2140 at flight level 250, descending for 11,000. Delta 2140, Boston Center, low Syracuse, altimeter 2968, expect ILS 28. 2968 and expecting ILS 28 for Delta 2140. And Diamond 3 Hotel Bravo, clear direct cloud, climb maintain 6,000, sir, if I didn't give that already. Clear direct cloud and climb direct, climb to 6,000, Diamond 3 Hotel Bravo.
And 40.5.
Hey, good evening, Boston Center, Richard Jet 6 Delta Echo, passing through flight level 6,100, sir.
Vision 826 Delta Echo Boston Center, hello, climb maintain flight level 190.
Echo 190, 6 Delta Echo, appreciate it.
Fleet 1337, Boston approach 133.0, how we doing? 1330, Starfleet out, thanks.
Situational awareness, ground speed right now 127, indicating 118. Oil temperature, oil pressure's good, good fuel flow. Suction is good.
November 33 Foxtrot, advise you have the weather and NOTAMs for Saratoga County when able to save your approach request.
We've got the numbers and NOTAMs, and we would like the full VOR DME Alpha approach from the Cambridge VOR.
You'd expect it, thank you.
Expect VOR Alpha from Cambridge, November 33 Foxtrot.
Canada 1123 cleared, direct SCUP. Sierra, Charlie, Uniform, Papa, Papa. Air Canada 1123 cleared to direct SCUP. Sierra, Charlie, Uniform, Papa, Papa.
Boston Center, good evening, United 695, 8,900, climbing 14,000.
And 695 Boston Center, hello, climb maintain 16,000.
Let's take a quick look at weather. I mean, we know what our weather is. We manually injected it, unfortunately. But if we were real world, we'd take a look, quick look here. It doesn't have the METAR.
090 vector 3 approach. 0904
Oh yeah, not the best. Wouldn't be the best to be flying in.
Approach 2567 to center maintain 8,000. Center maintain 8,000, 2567. Boston, Wabash 9049, flight level 370. Wabash 9849, Boston Center, hello, clear direct J-Fund.
Sometimes I just want to look out the windows.
Direct J-Fund, Wabash 9049. Boston Center, I'm all iced up. I'm gonna exit this in before I crash. Hey man, have a good one, see you later. No, sorry, this is November 143 Hotel Bravo.
I'm gonna switch over to my right tank now. Fuel pump on. Fuel pump off. Cruise checklist, how we're looking, power, mixture, instruments, got good fuel flow. We don't want to be too rich this high. She's running pretty good. Performing pretty well. Talk about gumps real quick. You know what that is? Gas undercarriage, which in this model the gear is fixed. Mixture P. I do P kind of both ways, either for prop and power setting.
2567 contact New York Center.
I could do either.
5.32, good night.
If I was in a constant speed prop bird, yeah, put that on the photo. S. Yeah, I could do either switches in the seat belts. That's what I like to do.
Okay, 1123, cross SCUP at and maintain 11,000. The Boston altimeter 2952. Okay, 1123, cross SCUP at 11,000. Boston altimeter 2952.
And 29.5 DME from Cambridge. track that 293 heading. I'm gonna write that down.
Wisconsin 3787 on departure, fly runway heading runway 33, clear for takeoff, winds 3505.
On departure, fly runway heading runway 33, clear for takeoff, here Wisconsin
Alright, so 27.3.
Walker 1118, let's see. Bangor winds are direct crosswind 06011 gust 23. Is there a specific approach you wanted in a Bangor this evening, or is there anything I can do to accommodate to help out?
We can do RNAV 33 at Bangor.
Great. Where would you like to start that approach at?
Yosti.
Get expected, thanks.
Okay, oil pressure, oil temperature is good. Heading indicated a compass.
Sorry, Walker 1118, just looking at the charts here. You're looking for the approach starting at Yost, Yankee Oscar Sierra Tango Tango, correct?
Spunda, I am using ForeFlight. So I use ForeFlight mobile, or ForeFlight on my iPad, and I just mirror it
Walker 1118.
to the computer to overlay.
Sorry, go ahead, Walker 1118.
ForeFlight is relatively expensive,
1118, sorry, just quick peek at the charts here.
solely for flight
You're wanting to
simulation,
start the approach at Yost,
but since I
correct?
use it in the
Yankee
real
Oscar
world,
Sierra Tango Tango.
it's easier for me to justify the expense.
Safer, Walker 1118.
But it is ForeFlight.
Proceed direct Yost and descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 11,000. Bangor altimeter is 2977.
Okay, proceed direct Yost, descend pilot's discretion, 11,000, Walker
You're
1118.
very welcome. Very welcome.
Wisconsin 377, radar contacts the altitude.
3,700.
Wisconsin 377, thank you. Left turn direct Albany, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Direct Albany and climb maintain level 320, Wisconsin 377.
2140, descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend maintain 6,000, Delta 2140.
I put our final destination in my GPS, because remember we're going to be having to do a circling approach here, and based on our
Boston Center, it's WestJet 640 with you.
we need to remain within 1.4 nautical miles of the runway, into the runway, and I really have no way to know what 1.4 miles is without the accuracy of the GPS.
So WestJet 6340 at flight level 290 with you.
And remember, that's from the center of the airport. But if I keep it within 1.4 miles of the center, then I know I'm doing alright.
And over 6 Delta Echo, same thing for you in the Bangor, winds direct crosswind at 06011 gust 23. Any specific approach you want into Bangor?
Yes, sir. I have currently set up ILS 15 Yankee.
You can expect it, thank you.
Roger, appreciate that, sir. 6 Delta Echo.
Boston Center, hello, Air Canada 3.
Last aircraft calling, very unreadable. It sounded like you were talking underwater in a tin can.
Boston Center, good evening, American 45, flight level 220.
Air 45, Boston Center, hello, clear direct Roebuck.
Roebuck, American 45.
1123, contact Boston, approach 133.0.
Alright, 16.8 DME from Cambridge VOR. And then we're going to follow the 293 radio outbound.
November 33 Foxtrot, cross Cambridge at or above 3,800. Clear for the VOR DME Alpha approach.
Cross Cambridge at or above 3,800, clear for VOR DME Alpha, November 33 Foxtrot. So we're 15.3 DME, we need to cross Cambridge at or below 3,800. Or at or above. At or below, what are you thinking, Michael? At or above 3,800.
Hi, you have an altitude check or something to give me? About 280 knots. 48, thank you.
So let's go ahead and start a descent, shall we? What's on our descent checklist? Mixture of rich fuels on both ATIS AWAS. Mixture of rich fuel on both. Okay.
Okay, we're at through and start at the moment.
My plane. My plane.
Boston Center, hello. 389, sorry we disconnected there. Climbing 250 for 370. 389, Boston Center, hello. Delta 2140, set to maintain 3000. Descend to maintain 3000, Delta 2140. Walker 1118, leaving flight level 370. Yep.
We got three ways primarily to lose altitude. We can pitch for altitude down, we can power, or reduce power to lose altitude, or use a combination of both.
Aircraft at 389, amend your altitude, climb maintain flight level 310, that'll be your final. It's climb 310 for Canada 389. Delta 2140, left turn direct Stoda, cross Stoda at 2,700, clear for the ILS 28 approach. Left turn direct Stoda, ILS at Stoda for Delta 2140. Altitude for that is 2,700. 2,700 at Stoda for Delta 2140.
Alright, how are we looking? 9.3 DME from Cambridge, 2,200 feet.
At 6348. Which at 6348. Sir, I don't know if you've increased your sim rate at all, but looks like you're going extremely fast. I need you to get your normal one-time sim rate because I'm trying to sequence another aircraft. Sorry about that, that's the second time it's happened to me. How about now?
How do you not notice that you're flying your plane 2 times as fast as what you should be flying? Or moving along the ground twice as fast? I don't know. I don't fly tube liners. Portugal 03 Hotel Foxtrot, Boston Center, hello, clear direct Tusky, climb and maintain flight level 310. Indeed, that is the question of the night. How do you not know you're flying twice as fast as what you should be?
Boston Fast Aircraft 841, just want to make sure I clearance is full valid. We had to reserve. Skycraft 841, yep, that's still valid.
32301, can you step please through 10 minutes?
Here, let me know your back, please.
We check first aircraft 41 and our result.
6.1 DME.
Aircraft 841, runway 1, taxi by Alpha.
Runway 1 by Alpha, aircraft 841.
And remember, we want to track out on 293.
November 545, contact Washington Center 133.72. Good night.
Alright, we're 5300.
Delta 48, clear direct Roebuck. Direct Roebuck. 48. Wabash 9049, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Send the 240, pilot's discretion, Wabash 9049.
Alright, remember about this double squiggly line here, that's a stitch. It's stitching two lengths together, which is why we're seeing Cambridge VOR listed twice. What's on the approach plate isn't actually Cambridge VOR on the plate. It's just referencing Cambridge VOR, which is actually off of the plate.
Boston Centre, good evening. Velo 409, 4,000 feet, climbing 17,000, direct Recce.
Delta 409, Boston Center, hello, climb maintain flight level 200.
Okay, flight level 200, Velo 409.
Boston Center, good evening. French 971 radio, proceeding direct Airways, flight level 270.
Approach 971, Boston Center, hello, were you given a speed restriction?
No speed restriction.
Approach 971, okay, descend and maintain flight level 230, maintain 280 knots.
Maintaining flight level 230, maintaining 208 knots, French 971.
280 knots, please.
280 knots, French 971.
Okay, BDO Aviation, welcome. Thank you, BDO. That Berkeley? Or Berkeley front? Berkeley
Center,
front?
1146, level 230.
1146, Boston
Thanks,
Center, hello,
welcome
what's
aboard
your
Felicity.
say airspeed?
Flight training device.
280 knots.
1146, very good, maintain 280 knots for spacing.
280 knots for spacing, American 1146.
From 971, clear direct Roebuck.
Clear direct Roebuck, French 971.
409, contact New York
It's
Center,
in Connecticut.
125.32.
Okay, BDO.
Back over to New York, 12532, Velo 409.
I feel like I've flown
635, cross crank,
out of
maintain
BDO.
7,000, New York altimeter.
Probably even than one of the ratings for Boston.
Crank at 7,000, yeah, 625.
Number 33 Foxtrot, no traffic observed between you and Saratoga County. Report IFR cancellation in the air, on the ground, or missed approach of this frequency. Change to advisory frequency approved.
No traffic and over to advisory, November 33 Foxtrot.
2140, winds 270 at 6, runway 28, clear to land. 28 clear to land, wind Delta 2140.
Bradley.
Pursuit Delta Echo, descent at pilot
Bradley,
discretion,
okay.
maintain 11,000. Bangor altimeter is 2977.
Roger, down 11,000,
I've flown into Bradley for a wings rating
45,
before.
descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival for runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 2950.
Alright, so we're flying the 293 radio outbound for
27.3. Via the
27.3.
Roebuck 3 arrival for runway 4 right, altimeter is 2950.
Descend via Roebuck 3 arrival for 945.
45, thank you. 290 knots or greater for now, and then published speeds resumed
Let's
at
go ahead and
Roebuck.
get down to about 4,000.
290 or better, and then published speed at Roebuck for American 45.
Delta 48, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 2950.
2950, descend via the Roebuck 3 for 4 right, Delta 48.
48, thank you. 280 knots for now, and then published speeds at Roebuck.
280 for now, published speeds at Roebuck for Delta 48.
Alright, how are we looking? Fuels on both, mixtures rich. We're on our descent. We're looking for 27.3.
Maintain flight level 310.
Take level 310, FedEx 3. Also said good evening, Canadian 406 is with you, going level 400.
So we're 293 outbound.
Boston, where are you?
That looks better.
Flight level 400, direct 40, inbound, Charlie, Yankee, Yankee.
You're like 200 miles north of my airspace, so you can switch back over to Unicom.
Canadian 406.
Walker 1118, cross Yost, at or above 3,000, clear for the RNAV 33 approach.
Cross Yost, at or above 3,000, cleared RNAV 33 approach.
Alright, how are we trimmed? Are we trimmed? Alright, let's trim up a little bit.
Shed 6348.
Let's do a descent down to about 4,000 feet.
Descent pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240, jet 6348.
So I'm just going to pull some power out.
Center Robush 9049, leaving 370.
Then add a little bit more for about a 5 to 600 foot per minute descent. Once I find that balance point.
Air Portugal 03 Hotel Foxtrot, climb maintain, flight level 390. Air Portugal 3 Hotel Foxtrot, climb and maintain, flight level 390.
Flight level 390, Hotel Foxtrot.
Alright, let's hang out maybe 4,200 feet here. Yes, I would agree. Bradley is a nice little airport.
Number 6 Delta Echo, fly heading 040, vectors for the approach.
Roger, heading 040, vectors for the approach, 6 Delta Echo.
You just want the ILS 15, you said it.
I have it set up currently to EXE and then 1 second.
So with winds coming out of the 100 area,
August 9049, descend via the J Fund 2 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 2950.
1-4 is probably going to be our best option.
J Fund 2 for 4 right, Wabash 9049.
It's a shorter runway, but that's fine.
Yeah, I have it set up for taxi and then to U main and then for runway 15, 6 Delta Echo.
Yeah, number 6 Delta Echo, that's what I was going to plan on doing. You bring me up near Ikeeks and then bring you in for the ILS approach.
So you want me to go left, 040, sir?
Yeah, 040 now, and I'll get you for a straight-in approach starting at a...
In real life, do you fly the G1000?
Roger, 6 Delta Echo.
No, I did not fly the G1000 in real life, nor did I fly it in the simulator.
That sim speed issue, sir, because I got to sequence you in a little
Call
bit
me
here.
kind of nostalgic. All of my training aircraft were all steam gauge aircraft ever since the 90s when I first started flying.
6348, it looks normal here now. It's almost going
So no,
It's like little 5-second blasts,
really
but you're
know
also
how
going
to
like,
use the
like 30
G1000.
nautical miles in like 2-3 seconds, which if you're trying to sequence aircraft doesn't really help.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what's up.
That's all good, man. I'm trying my best. If I need to spin you around, I will. We'll make it work one way or another. Break United 695, contact New York Center 125.32.
32 good night, 600 go.
So we need 27.3 DME to be able to initial clicks.
Via the Roebuck 3 arrival for runway 4 right, Boston altimeter is 2950.
Clear to Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 04 right, altimeter 2950, France 971.
France 971, thank you. 280 knots for now, and then the published speeds resumed at Roebuck, please.
280 knots for the moment, pick up Roebuck 3.
Extend 6348, descend via the J-Fund 2 arrival for runway 4 right, altimeter 2950.
J-Fund approach 204 right, left jet 6348.
American 45, contact Boston approach 133.0.
123.0, American 45, good night.
Reporting back, American 23-1.
Thank you.
Boston, American 146, requesting descent.
Descend here shortly and keeping you high for
American 146.
240 up in Syracuse, south to the
So we need to be at or above 3800 to after our procedure turn.
Air Canada 389, descend at Powell's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
At Powell's discretion, descend and maintain 240, Air Canada, Air Canada. 1 Sun Center, Air Canada 450, flight level 230.
Where are you?
11 miles from Extol.
Air Canada 450, squawk 4747.
Squawk 747 for Canada 450.
Okay, oil temperature, oil pressure still good. Let's check our heading indicator, the compass.
350.
Flight level 350.
We know how that thing likes to drift on us.
Delta 48, contact Boston approach 133.0.
133.0, Delta 48, good night.
American 1146, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival.
Saratoga. Saratoga traffic, November 8023 Foxtrot is 6 miles east on the VOR BME Alpha approach Saratoga. How we looking? We're still tracking outbound decently on the 2903. We're looking for 27.3 DME. That's going to put us at our initial approach fix. We're probably going to be flying directly over the field. Okay, what are our visibility minimums again? Mile and a quarter, 1260.
Automated weather observation. Saratoga County weather. Wind light and variable. Visibility more than 10 miles. Rain. Sky clear. Temperature 14. Dew point 0. Altimeter 29992. Automated weather observation. Flat of sky range weather. Wind light and variable. Visibility more than 10 miles. Rain. Sky conditions broken at 7,000. Temperature 12. Dew point -1. Altimeter 29992. Automated weather observation. So.
Alright, 27.3 is what we're looking for. Remember we had to modify our rear world weather, so I just changed our altimeter to match what X-Plane is providing, because then we know we're going to be at proper field elevation when we touch down. Couple more miles, and then we'll be at our first initial fix. We're a couple degrees off of our VOR. Let's try and correct that real quick. Ah, she is coming back in. Back on course. There's our 27.5, so we're just a little bit past our initial approach fix. We'll go out here for another couple minutes or so, and then we'll do our procedure turn. Let's go 45 degrees to the left. Clear. Alright. Let's get 1 minute on the clock. Seconds. Alright, there's our minute out. Flip our right wing, looks clear. Do 180 degrees to the right. Standard right turn. Alright, here we are. Now we're going to fly this back in until we recapture our radio from Cambridge, which was 2903. So if we do that on the flip side, so going back to 789er. And enter above 2500 at Gill on the way back in. She's starting to swing. Saratoga traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, 7.5 miles west on the VOR-DME Alpha approach Saratoga. Alright, I have my airport environment made. I've decided I'm going to use runway 14. Which is going to be essentially left traffic. I didn't specify otherwise. We can't be below 2500 when we cross Gillip back inbound, which is 27.3 DME. how are we looking? Okay, 27.3. Yep, right. So we're almost there. Alright, we can be below 2,500 now if need be. Which we'll get down there. Saratoga traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, 4 miles southwest. Going to be crossing over midfield to join the left downwind, runway 14 Saratoga. I guess I was northwest from heading southeast. Approximate elevations 434. Alright, so let's get down there to pattern altitude. Which is going to be what, about 1,400? So I'll tell you what, we're just going to kind of slip it down in there. Alright, that's good enough. I am enjoying the snow on the ground. So, when I cross over midfield, I don't want to cross over this the runway. So, I'm going to straddle it just a bit. Whatever direction we would say that is, east of this intersecting runway. Let's get down to that pattern altitude, 1,400 feet. Saratoga traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is going to be crossing over midfield, runway 14 to join the left downwind, full stop, Saratoga. Alright, there's pattern altitude. Alright, the left wing looks clear. Saratoga traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, turning left downwind 14 Saratoga. Alright, to be in the number, showtime, power back. Give me flaps 10. Don't bubble up. Almost on the 45. Let's pitch for 80. We'll never come down if we don't. Saratoga traffic, November 033 Foxtrot, turning left base 14 Saratoga. Flaps 2. Prepare for that bubble up. Alright, we got way too much nose up trim in here, so hold that comfortably. Alright. Clear. Saratoga traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, left base to final approach 14, full stop, Saratoga. Alright, let's get better on there, Michael. Let's get better. Get better. Line it up just a bit better. Alright, slip it down in there. And stay on that center line. Lead this airspeed off. We got wet runway conditions. We should be able to stop alright. But let's just keep that in mind. Alright, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Don't land the plane, don't land the plane. Alright. Flaps up. How are we looking? Where can we exit off of here? We're going to roll all the way down to the end. We're going to exit 45 off to the right. Spun, I appreciate that. Yeah, I probably could have done that one any better. Okay, let's cross this line here and clean up our airplane. Let's make sure we're all the way across, including our tail. Alright, looks good there. Strobes going off. Well, Saratoga, Municipal, November 8033 Foxtrot, clear runway 14, Saratoga. Saratoga County. Okay.
Case approved. Have a good night.
Let's cancel our IFR flight plan.
Control, have a nice flight. Bye-bye.
Boston Center, November 8033 Foxtrot, on the ground at Saratoga. Request you cancel my IFR flight plan.
Number 33 Foxtrot, IFR cancellation received. Congratulations on your wings flight. Have a good night.
Cancellation is received and pass on the wings IFR-9. Thank you, November 33 Foxtrot. Well, excellent. Pretty sure I did most of that one by myself. My trusty advisor dreamed it, popped in for a bit, then he had to run. But no, I think that was a decent one. Other than us experimenting with weather, and I shouldn't do that when I'm actually connected to the VATSIM network, because that does affect my altitude and things like that. So I'm gonna have to experiment more with the XP12 weather engine. I want to try and keep as much real-world stuff as possible at all times, but I don't necessarily want to run into those conditions again either. Let's see if we can swing right around over here. There we are. Okay.
Bristol Center, bonsoir, Air Canada.
Let's secure our aircraft real quick.
Flight level 360, inbound ILS.
Avionics off. G5 going off. All of our lights going off. Pitot heat. Mixture all the way to lean. Mags to off. Master to off. Key out. Outstanding. Shiny. Alright, there's practically no more room on this piece of paper anyway. Let's go ahead to the FBO. We'll chit chat for a minute. Let me disconnect from VATSIM. Alright. See you at the FBO.
Well, there we have it, everyone. Boston Virtual Wings IFR-9 is now under our belt. I think that there's going to be a couple more I'm going to do under Boston Wings IFR before we do our Pilot Edge. Excuse me. We have our I-11 rating on Pilot Edge. Going to be our last Pilot Edge rating. But I think there's a couple more of the Wings IFR ratings I want to knock out before we laterally go back to the I-11, which is going to involve flying a DME ARC. So, Spundot, I appreciate it. As always, pleasure of your company is greatly appreciated. Administratively, I want to say thank you to a new follow from KBDL Aviation. Give me a follow, so I appreciate that. And I think that's about it. Like I said, it was a for all intents and purposes, it was a relaxing flight once we got our weather dialed in. I try to keep things as realistic with everyone as possible, but sometimes we just have to make those weather manipulations to sustain a flight. So But we did try initially until we did run into some icing. And it's just not worth it to try and maintain a flight after that. I've learned twice that it really just doesn't go too well. You start picking up icing, especially in a small airplane like mine. Once it starts adding that weight and that drag, by the time I realize it, it's generally too late to successfully recover. We would do as much as we can to stop the accumulation. But if we're too heavy, we're not going to get up there, and we're only going to be able to go down. And generally, it's colder down the lower you go. So, just things that I need to keep in mind, not only in the simulator but in the real world as well, because it is certainly a factor. And I'm currently training out here in Central Ohio, and it's really cold. And we ran into visible moisture today on our rear world flight, which is why I wasn't able to get the solo knocked out today, but it is on the books for tomorrow. Once I knock out this pre-solo exam that I'm gonna do after we close up the stream here in a minute. But yeah, I do want to thank you all for coming in again. Like always, flying is fun. It's always more fun when it's more than one, and you all make that happen. So for that, I do thank you. If you are new here, please feel free to go ahead and follow the channel. But if you come back to see me, like I know a lot of you have, the pleasure is all mine. Yeah, I think that's about it. Our next flight is probably going to be tomorrow after I get back from my solo, which I'm really hoping happens tomorrow. My last solo was in 2016. And one thing I've come to be finding out lately as I've transitioned back into real world training is a lot of the stuff that I did back then doesn't count anymore. I mean, it counts as time, but just a lot of the cross countries and things like that, have to redo. Mostly because the time frame has expired for me to be able to utilize those. I mean, if you think 16, it's been 6 years, and you definitely need a biannual flight review. So I can understand why some of those procedures I have to repeat. So yeah, I think that's it. I'll send you over, see who's still flying somewhere. I know I've got somebody flying somewhere. 8 and 7. I'm going to send you over to my friend Melvin Leroy, who's in XP12 right now. He's flying a FNO event on VATSIM. Always fun to watch. Definitely a great experience over on Melvin's channel. So I'll send you over there for the rest of your night. You all take care and stay safe. And as always, I appreciate you, and we will see you next time for our regularly unscheduled flight. Take care, everyone. Stay safe.